Hey guys, Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 3 was just revealed, so I'm going to break down the trailer and then talk about the Season 3 changes afterwards. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so starting off, we have some dramatic finisher stuff. Really not interested in this. It's just same old, same old. We don't really get to see many dramatic finishers when you're actually playing the game, so I hope that's something that Season 3 actually fixes. Yeah, more dramatic finishers. And then Goku, new Goku number 6, I think, UI Goku. Not a lot of footage of him in this, so we have to go slow. Alright. First, starting off, I think this is his H button, because it just looks like a heavy button. Slams Jiren into the thing. Then we have this projectile counter, in which he goes behind the opponent. Depending on how this works and how fast you can act out of it, this could be really useful as a punish tool, but then again, it's a counter, so it's a risk. We see the same counter again, but for an air fireball. We've only seen it for ki blasts, but since this is Goku's strongest form, if it didn't counter supers, I would say it's bullshit. Okay, if it counters beams, that's expected, but it's Ultra Instinct. It should counter supers. Oh, then we see this. It's really fast. This reminds me a lot of Blue Goku's command grab. And as you see here, he gets hit a bunch of times. And then... Oh. Go back. We see a wall bounce right before it fades to white. So it's probably a command grab like Blue Goku. I think this is his intro. I don't think this is another dramatic finish. And that's it for UI Goku. Coming this spring. The real meat of the video comes now, in which we get to see Kefla, a highly requested character, and she looks pretty cool. Okay. She flies in. Watching this a couple times, I thought this was her light auto combo, but I think this is actually her medium, because we get to see her light, unless this is a command normal like Videl has. So this is either a command normal or her medium punch. And it hits twice. Then we get her crouching medium kick. And a special move, because she does an EX version of this later on. So this is either a quarter circle forward ki blast or a quarter circle back ki blast. Then we get to see her first super. Just looks like a standard damage projectile kind of thing. A lot like Bardock's level 1. Okay, this is another thing that's really interesting. She has so she's in the air here, and then zooms right past through the opponent. This is definitely going to be something that's useful for mix-ups, and I can see this being really dirty, depending on how it works. And again, how fast you can act out of it. And then we see light. And then... probably the second hit of her auto combo, which is going to be a nightmare to deal with if you clash with it, much like Gogeta's auto combo. Then we see medium again, and then we see 2H, super dash, jumping medium kick, I believe, or medium, ki blast, or no, that's another special move. So another special move, a kind of dash forward punch kind of thing. Then we see the EX version of the fireball I was talking about earlier. Into... oh. No, I guess that's her outro. Then into the EX version of that dash punch. Into a Hellzone grenade-like super. I wonder how useful that's really going to be. That'll probably work very well for Spirit Bomb combos with base Goku. But other than that, I don't really see this super having a use. Much like Jiren's second super, but it's whatever. We see her power up, and then, oh, I have to talk about this. I was just about to skip over this. Oh. Here. Right here. Holy shit, this thing hits all over the screen. This all probably has a hitbox, so this is probably going to be the best level 3 in the game, just because it hits from literally anywhere, even behind her. So... it's probably not going to do that much damage, but I just think that's amazing. She has a dead-ass level 3 that hits the entire screen. It's like fucking Gravity Squeeze or some shit. Wild. And then yeah, level 3, and I think that's it. You get the double beams, and then yeah. That's Kefla. February 28th, Kefla. That's not all for Season 3 though. Besides Ultra Instinct Goku and Kefla, we have a plethora of changes. The biggest being the new assist system. If you didn't know, in Dragon Ball FighterZ, you could only have, or characters only had 1 assist. They're changing that now, and now every character has 3, making each character more unique and varied. This is definitely going to spice up the game a little bit more, and hopefully it leads to more diverse teams being played other than the same old GT Goku, Bardock, Cell, etc, etc. Some things are also being removed, like Fuzzy Guard. If you don't know what Fuzzy Guard is, to completely simplify it, it's basically a big character gets hit while other characters don't because of them not being able to switch block states, and they just get hit. This isn't the time to explain it. But you know what? You don't need to know what it is anymore because they're getting rid of it. Other than that, it sounds like they might be changing sparking so that the single player can come back a little bit easier, which, you know what, I'm in favor for. It is kind of boring to see a 3v1, and unless we're seeing some top level players, it's very unlikely that the one person is going to come back against the 3 when they're at the major disadvantage of not only being one person, but the other person has their 2 assists. There's also this new meter at the top of the screen. I don't have a picture of it, but some people are saying it signifies which team has more health. Other than that, there was a couple of them talking about when they want to make balance patches, because I think it's very obvious that GT Goku dominated this season, and he definitely stagnated play, and it made things kind of uninteresting to watch. But other than that, there's a couple other miscellaneous changes that I'm not going to talk about now because there's really no reason to. The update is probably going to hit in... Well, we don't know if the update's coming out when Kefla comes out, which is February 28th. But I would assume that if we don't have the update before Kefla, we're definitely getting it with Kefla. So, yeah. Overall, I'm happy with the changes that they're implementing. This is definitely something that DBFZ needed. The multiple assists are going to... I'm not even kidding when I say this. They're going to make the game almost like it was back at launch, because now people are going to be trying to lab their favorite characters once again. Hey, what can I do with Krillin? You know there's going to be some dude trying to make Krillin work. He's going to be trying to make Krillin work the hardest. I know there was a Android 21 player in the World Finals today. This is definitely big for us 21 players, because now if we can actually have an assist, like maybe the dive kick, or maybe just even something else that's not the fireball, having 21 as an assist might not be such a bad thing anymore. But yeah, it definitely seems like the FighterZ team is making an effort to make the game more unique, and I hope that they buff team play. They kind of nerfed it when they got rid of double supers, but I hope that they focus on synergy and making the game more interesting. I'm pretty hopeful towards Season 3, and I really don't know who these other characters are going to be, but again, like talking about the gameplay mechanics, is there really a point to speculate who's going to be in the game until it's announced? I don't think so. So, out of all the things announced, what are you most excited for? Honestly, 100%, I'm the most excited for the new assists. Like, Goku Black has a beam assist, but hey, what if he had God Slicer assist? Or hey, maybe I can get Zamasu to throw out the slash, or maybe Android 18 could call Android 17 for you, and it could create like a tighter block string. Like, all these ideas are going through my head, and I'm really excited. But I'm interested to hear what you guys are most excited for. Alright, well, like always, have a great day, and goodbye.